Hello and welcome to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for future content. Over the last couple of weeks, a lot of people have come out of the woodwork in regards to the Vic Mignogna and Monica Reel and all these other people who are supposedly involved in the situation with Vic being a sexual predator. So, I was just scrolling through Twitter today and I came across Shane Holmberg. We spoke about him in the previous video. What he is, he has actually come out and said himself that he is one of the largest con organisers in the States. And a lot of people have called him out on it because he only does have roughly around 200 followers on Twitter. And obviously if he did actually be one of the biggest cons organised, and a lot of people would be following him. So what's happened is, I was actually just going through his Twitter because I saw something come up about him, and he actually admits that Vic is not a sexual predator. The tweet he actually sent out was this: "Nope, it hasn't. It is one of the reasons I tell people not to refer to him as a sexual predator. A 56-year-old man acting like an awkward 16-year-old boy is one thing, but intent matters." This is part of a thread where he's been having questions with numerous people. A lot of people have they've jumped on certain bandwagons, attacking Shane and so forth, mostly because Shane actually in a comment one time saying that Vic fans were like Nazis, and obviously he's apologised for this. It's actually the beginning of this thread. But where all this came into was someone called Eric Guzman started asking him questions. Eric's first question to him was, "Given all these months, may I ask your actual opinion on Vic as far as Monica Reel claims and or accusations?" And he came back with, "I think there are numerous people from around the country who experienced the same hair pull, so it wasn't just her. But unlike many others, I also don't think he is trying to be mean or trying to assault her." So, and this guy, he is firmly on the KickVic side as well. He says he stands with Monica, he stands with a lot of people. And a couple of tweets ago, I think it was roughly beginning or the middle of February, he said that he was actually one of the masterminds of getting Vic fired. So we need to take it with a grain of salt, a lot of the things he says. He did appear on Nick Rocketer's law stream, and every single question Shane asked, Nick just literally shut him down. And it was beautiful to watch, and it was just brilliant. But carrying on with these questions here, Eric keeps going by. "So by saying that you think he was not trying to assault her means just that correct? I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. Just to be clear, you do not think, just as I do not think he was. Of course, we are not inside his head, but from our perspective, we don't see assault." Shane replied with, "Correct. My personal opinion is that he was not trying to assault anyone. Since the first time I heard it and the details behind a couple of them, my first thought was not that he was a vicious attacker, but someone who sucked at flirting and had horrible boundary issues." Eric finishes him with, "So that was your first thought. So what was your second thought, or has it just not changed?" And Shane has just said, "Nope, it hasn't changed. It's one of the reasons I tell people not to refer to him as a sexual predator. A 56-year-old man acting like an awkward 16-year-old boy is one thing, but intent matters." With all this here, I think this pretty much does go to show that the KickVic side are grasping at straws so much. Obviously, you've had Jamie Marshy come out and say that she's actually waiting for people to come forward, and they're hoping they do, which, to me, that just shows that they have nothing against Vic. They have no evidence. They're just hoping and dreaming that something does happen. But obviously, Vic is taking them to court, so we will see what happens with them then. So all of this is very interesting, and we will be keeping an eye on this situation over the next couple of weeks still. But I just think it's absolutely brilliant that a lot of these people on the KickVic side, they keep saying, obviously, oh, the KickVic supporters are this, people, they're that. But we've seen that Renfamous has been, she's been banned on Twitter. Well, her account's been suspended, I should say, at the moment. And because obviously Renfamous was getting a lot of people to just fake docs and, not fake docs, their face false flagging. They were, reporting inaccuracies, and these people were getting their accounts suspended for no reason. So seeing that a lot of these people are now paying for what they done, I think it's absolutely brilliant, and I really can't wait to see how all this is going to end. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and we'll see you soon.